In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up Facebook lead form campaigns to generate more leads, more inquiries for your business. If you haven't heard of me before, my name is Rebel Lachlan. I've been running Facebook ads since 2012, so I know a thing or two about Facebook ads. So let's get into it.
All right, this is Facebook Ads Manager. This is where we start. This is where campaigns come to light and are breathed life into. So if you don't know how to get into Facebook Ads Manager, just Google it. Google Facebook Ads Manager, set that thing up. You might have to connect your Facebook page. That's another video, that's not this video. So green create button is where we start. We're clicking leads, we're clicking continue. We're selecting manual leads campaign. I don't totally trust following all of Facebook's automations with Advantage Plus campaigns, all that kind of stuff. We'll go continue. And then it's going to open up a lot of different prompts. So I can't seem to get rid of that for some reason, but anyway, we'll just leave it there. Campaign name, if you want to change it, we'll scroll a little bit further down. Advantage campaign budget is what I will turn on. It basically just means, hey, Facebook, don't spend more than whatever daily budget. I do set a daily budget instead of a lifetime budget, because if it works really well and your lifetime budget comes to an end because you have to set an end date, then it affects the campaign if you have to extend that date, or if you have to rebuild the campaign. You don't want to basically break something that you don't need to break. Right. Question I get a lot is how much of a daily budget? Minimum $30 per day for this strategy. Click on next. We'll scroll down. We want to make sure instant forms is connected. We'll go a little bit further down. Make sure your Facebook page is connected. You may have to accept these terms here as well. Performance goal, maximize number of leads, not conversion leads. As we scroll down to our audience, we're going to click edit. We're going to select our target country or our target suburb or town or province or postcode, whatever it is. And you can select a radius if that's what you want to do as well. So for example, if I wanted to target a city in Australia, Perth, Western Australia, we'll click on that. And if I only wanted to do obviously 20 kilometers, then I can put 20 kilometers and it's only going to hit that city, right? So it's completely up to you, whatever makes sense for your business. As we scroll down, I am recommending that you switch to original audience options. So we're going to go use original audience. And then we have access to all of our tools. So for my particular audience, B2B, maybe yours as well, I tend to start at around 27 to 51. That's just what I've noticed over the years. Gender or genders, detailed targeting, I may start with something like business, business and finance. This is an interesting point, so listen up and take notes on this one. The size of the interest makes sense. So I'm choosing ones that are quite big. So this one's like 997 million. So whatever interest you put in here, try and find the one that is large, like really, really large. I guess off the top of my head, at least a million, 2 million ideally. So I'm clicking business and finance. I'm also going to put in there marketing. That's not the marketing one I wanted. You'll notice that I actually put in field of study, which is not what I want. So you have these little descriptions over to the right. I want marketing as business and finance. If you're lacking creativity, you can click suggestions after you've clicked one of these interests and you'll get some more ones here. I might put digital marketing there. I haven't had a terrible amount of success. And then what I am doing, instead of the additional option, option beforehand, is I'm leaving Advantage detailed targeting on, which means Facebook can look outside of these interests if it feels like he can get me better results. So I'm leaving that on. As we scroll down, I'm clicking edit, going menu placements, and I'm deselecting audience network, and that's it. That's all I'm doing. So we'll go next. This is where we spend a fair amount of time, because if there's any of you out there who get a lot of unqualified leads, like tire kickers, people who waste your time, either they don't have budget or they're not a good fit to work with you and you're spending time calling them and following all of that kind of stuff, this is the part you want to spend a lot of time on. So after you make sure you got the right Facebook page and the right Instagram account, if you don't have an Instagram account, there's an option here usually which just says use the Facebook page. You can do that. As we scroll down, we're going to deselect multi-advertiser ads. That's a function that I haven't found to be terribly useful, actually kind of a waste of budget. What you'll do is you'll upload your video ad. I like to use video ads, and I will give you a very quick instruction around video ads. I always use this one here. At optimizations, turn all optimizations off. Reason for turning it off, I don't like this. I don't trust the value of this enhancement. Ah, my goodness. Turn them off. Okay, so they're all off. Reason being is you don't want to give Meta control of being able to change your creatives. Now, when you make your video ads, just a very quick creative lesson on video ads. When you make your video ads, see how this ratio fits nicely vertically? That's what you want. This is called a 4:5 ratio. If you plug it into CapCut, it's there. If you plug it into Canva, it's there if you're using images ads, but I much prefer to use video ads because you can get much more across. And then what I do is I upload a version of that video going into this stories and reels placement. I'll go change and I'll upload the longer version here, as in taller ratio, I should say. So that taller ratio is a 9:16 ratio. It's all in CapCut, it's easy to see. And then you can see on stories and in Instagram stories, it comes up nicely, takes up the whole real estate. In feeds, it takes up the max amount of real estate, which is great. And then reels will be here as well somewhere. I think, yeah, that's Instagram reels there. Okay. So primary text is your copy. I think a really interesting or a very simple way to write copy is to go to my Facebook business page and send me a message on my Facebook business page, and you can use this. So this is a free AI tool that I created called A.I Genius Review. It will review and give you updated top performing suggestions on your ads and on your ad copy. So you go to my Facebook page, Rebel Lachlan. I'll leave a link somewhere down below this video. You'll click on it, it'll open up a prompt within Facebook Messenger. You click yes, please. We scroll down and it's going to ask for a few things. So to get your ad copy sorted, get an image of something that's relevant to your business as an ad, right? It's going to ask you for this. Just go got it. I'm going to breeze through this. I don't want to spend too much time here. Yes, I've got it. This is your ad copy. Just upload an image that makes sense. I've just uploaded an image of myself. Ad copy, write something like this. I don't have ad copy. Can you suggest? And then the objective. What's the objective of the ad? To get leads. What problem does your service or product solve? The more detail you put into this section, the better. Target audience, business owners. Probably take anywhere between 5 to 30 seconds to come back with a full prompt, and it'll stagger it across a couple of messages. Cool, and here we go. So visual, the image used in the ad could have had more relevancy to your service. Just disregard this because you want to run a video ad anyway. This is a tool that you could use more so for your ad copy. Creating engaging ad copy is crucial to maximize. Make sure you highlight what you do, how it helps business owners. Suggested ad copy, here you go. So struggling with Facebook advertising, unlock the full potential of your business online presence with expert guidance, blah, 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 blah. And we'll just copy that and we will paste it in our primary text section. And now you've got ad copy for free. Just on a side note, I created that AI tool, AI Genius Review, off a big library of top performing creative. So I've pushed in a whole bunch of images, ad copy, frameworks, and marketing principles that I've collated over the last 12 years into that AI. So basically what it does is I've used ManyChat to build that prompt in Messenger, and it flicks it back through Zapier to ChatGPT, and I've trained ChatGPT to look into this folder based on what you prompted on. So the more information you give it in Facebook Messenger, AI Genius Review will give you a really solid ad copy to use for your ad, right? Okay, that's all done. Now, this is even a script you could use to present on video, right? One of the things I've done with that AI tool is I've trained it in how I like to script videos as well. So you'll notice it asks a question that prods at a problem that our target audience is experiencing, so struggling with Facebook advertising. You could just read this out on video and it's a decent start. So really quick lesson on scripting video ads to present on video is this part right here, the hook. That hook should call out the problem that your target audience is struggling with. Body of content, which should provide a solution to that problem, as well as what they could expect if they fill out the form in this Facebook ad. And then a call to action, which is for a limited time, schedule a free consultation, blah, 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 blah. And just really quickly, guys, if you want to book a call with me, free for 30 minutes to discuss more strategies that are unique to your business, that are tailored to what you're trying to do, the link's below, you can book that if you want. Otherwise, let's keep going. Headline, I'm reiterating what I want them to do. So click here to book. So that's what our ad is starting to look like here. As we scroll down, call to action, I'm always using learn more. Unless you are a business that provides a service to a homeowner and you quote them, you may use get quote. I've got a vested interest and I'm a part owner of a solar business in Australia, and 100% of the time we use get quote because that's what people are asking for. They're asking for quotes about solar. And then as we scroll down, we've got the most important part of the lead form. Now let me show you this. You're gonna go create a form. I'm gonna duplicate so I can just skip this part and show you what the elements of a good lead form looks like. So you will see this point and I want you to select rich creative. Most people use more volume and it looks like crap. Like it really, really does look like crap. Rich creative gives you these breakdowns. So you can put an image up here. What I tend to do is reiterate in text. So this is just an image I made on Canva. It's a square, obviously. And I usually just put some text in here that reiterates what they're going to get. Or in this one, it's more of like an authority standpoint. I've been doing it for 12 years. So this like trying to build trust and authority. As we scroll down, we've got a headline, get more leads minus the BS marketing. You get an overview section. This is the most important part of this lead form, how it works. So if you're a business owner or you're a marketer or an advertiser, whatever it is, and you find that you run ads through lead forms or even sending them to landing pages and you get a lot of low quality leads, a lot of the time it's because the expectations are misaligned. And so if you're telling people, fill out the form, I promise not to spam you. You can book a call with me, ask questions to see where my expertise fits in. Yes or no, we work together, no, or we don't, right? It's that simple. So it sets the expectation. So if you get a lot of phone numbers or leads from people and they're not picking up the phone, this point right here in this rich creative Facebook lead form solves a lot of that drama. So anyway, so this is what it looks like. As we go down, you can also put reviews in here as well, which I think is fantastic. You scroll them across, you've got all of that there, and then ask a couple of different questions. So over to the left-hand side to how to do it, rich creative. Then you've got intro. You'll upload the image, which is right there. The headline you'll put right there. The overview you'll put right there. So again, the overview is just there, right? You can add 1 to 3 bullet points, which I like. I haven't done it for myself, but I always do it for my clients, which is just like essentially what they're going to get either on the call or what they can expect from potentially working with you. That's what those benefit, those dot points come up with there, and that's how they look just down there. Backspace that. And then how it works. So choose the title for the section, use the how it works one. You got a step 1, step 2, step 3. Easy to fill out. It's just copy at the end of the day. Social proof, definitely turn that on. Upload images. Let me scroll down so I can show you. These are what the review section looks like in this rich creative. So upload the images in Canva. It's a 1200 by 803 sized image. Save this YouTube video so you can come back to it, right? Because that's important. Then you've got the reviewer's name and then you've got what they say. What I've done for a lot of clients actually is I've flipped this over. So I go like this so it's more bold because no one really needs to know the reviewer's name, knows his shit, for example. And then you would have like Bonnie down there, something like that. But you see how it's much more bold and that makes a lot of sense too. So you can add as many cards in there as I think you want, or a total of 5, I should say. I don't use the incentives. The questions is obviously when I ask their some more details around their business. Now this is really important because this is where you can use conditional logic. So you turn this setting on here and you can filter out people who aren't a good fit for you to work with, which is really, really important. So let me show you what that looks like. So if, let's say for example, are you a service-based business? And they say no, because predominantly these ads I'm running to get more service-based business clients, usually 1 to 2 every second month. It's not a lot. If they say no, it goes to the end page. So close form means they can't submit a form, they can't submit an inquiry, right? This is how we filter out people who aren't a good fit for our business. So think about absolute deal breaker questions that if they were to answer no or yes to, that when you go here and they click no or yes, whatever it is, you put close form and then they can't submit. It's fantastic. So we use this for a client very recently in the credit space, and he was getting a stack of leads that weren't qualified or that weren't picking up the phone. And so we put something like 6 of these conditional logic questions in the lead form. And if they answered wrong to any single one of them, they'd be disqualified. And you would think the lead cost would shoot up as well, because with the previous marketer, he was getting leads for about $12.50. And with us, we started at about $35. And that's come down to about $25. And they're highly qualified sales leads. And it's just by using this conditional logic. So ask as many questions in there. I recommend asking at least 3. You can put as many of these conditional logic questions in there as you want. Essentially, if they click yes, and that means they're qualified, then you can click here and it goes to the next question, or they can submit the form. It's completely up to you. So you build that one out. And then down here, you've got a description. I usually ask something simple like enter your contact details. I'll send a follow-up text with a link to book a call with me, blah, 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 blah. And then email, full name, phone number, very standard stuff. Privacy policy. You put a link to your privacy policy on your website there. End page for leads, this is what it looks like. If you want them to book a call or an appointment or a Zoom or whatever it is with you, I go submitted and then a big bold step 2, click book a call below to choose a time for us to speak. Book a call, that goes to my Calendly booking system, which if you want to book a call with me right now, link is below, you can do that. Or alternative, you can type that URL straight into your browser right now. And then you can also obviously change the kind of thank you end screen for non-leads, which is this one here. So then what you do is you would go save draft, create form. I'm not going to do that because I don't need this one. And if Facebook likes what you built here, you would go publish. So that is everything I'm doing to get superior quality leads for myself and my clients, utilizing that conditional logic that I just showed you. And also the AI tool that I built to write the copy, utilize that to write the script, shoot the video, which is down here on my right-hand side, and export that video in ratios that fit both stories, reels, placements, and that allows you to reach a much bigger audience, because if your ad's not set up correctly, it may show on these different placements, but if it doesn't look good and it's not taking up all the real estate, you're just not maximizing your budget. So yeah, if it wasn't obvious by now, I love talking about this stuff. So if you would like to have a quick chat, 30 minutes, it's free, links below, goes to my Calendly, book in a time for us to chat. In the same breath, if you want to have a chat about myself and the team running your ads for you as well, obviously we can have a chat about that too. Same link down below. Thank you for watching. If you did find this helpful, you're at the end of the video, you may as well subscribe. I'm going to release a lot more videos, step-by-step instructional videos like this to the channel, so you don't want to miss out on that. And if you do have a question, you can leave a comment below. Otherwise, hit me up on my Instagram DM so I can actually voice message you back. And with that, happy advertising.